refer to crimes which its subject is built around regulate sexual relationship between male and female in general. So, sexual crimes refer to crimes which should be seen as standing apart of another crimes against persons, crimes against property, even though certain states consider sexual crimes a part of crimes against persons. But in Egyptian penal law, sexual crimes standing apart from crimes against persons. أنا ما قلتش خش. تستأذن وبعد كده أقول لك خش أو ما تخش. اتفضل. عم أحمد من فضلك، عم أحمد. الطرقة أنا مش عارف أدي المحاضرة، الطرقة. Sexual crimes tends in its subject to crimes or actions because sexual crimes could not committed by omission, only commission. And we distinct between commission and omission as a figure of prohibited conduct. Sexual crimes carry and rise certain unique issues. For example, age at which person should be granted autonomy. Also, if sexual crimes considered formally or material crimes. Also, the consequences of sexual crimes not only pregnant, but also may be results infection like AIDS, COVID-19. Also, in religious states, sexual crimes consider crimes which violate morality and religious aspects and concepts and principles. Also, one of the most important challenges and problems regarding to sexual crimes, evidential problem. How to prove evidence? Because sexual crimes require attendant circumstance, consent, or prohibited conduct committed without consent. And there is a difference between voluntariness of conduct and consent of conduct. For example, prohibited conduct for rape crimes, vaginal penetration. Vaginal penetration. Vaginal penetration, according to article number 267, must be committed without female consent. If Vaginal penetration conducted or committed by female consent, no crime. Also, indecent assault require the same attendant circumstance. Absence of victim's consent. Also, one of the most important critical problems which involved with sexual crimes, approving evidence. We all know that initiation charge requires preponderance of evidence. Why? Initiation of judgment requires that guilt evidence approved as a level of beyond reasonable doubt. No doubt at all. How can prosecution and judge prove evidence of sexual crimes, rape, indecent assault, adultery, whatever, in absence of third party? In most cases, there is no third party. Also, men and women and rape crimes and this assault may be committed from female to female, male to male, but in most cases, no third party, no witnesses. Approving or inference of evidence require not complete conduct. Inference of evidence require resistance, victim's resistance. Victim's resistance require because conduct, either for rape or indecent assault, required to be accomplished with force or threat of force. Victim's resistance not required element or attendant circumstance, but just evidence to prove lack or absence of consent. So, victims resistant in such cases prove absence of consent as attendant circumstance. Rape crimes is the most important, most heinous conduct, most important crime in sexual crimes. According to article number 267 of Egyptian penal law, we said that definitional elements differ from or vary from state to state. Some statutes includes indecent assault and rape. And many statutes accept non-vaginal penetration, non-vaginal, any part of body. Penetration with any part of body. Penis penetration in vagina, not required. But according to Egyptian penal law, Article number 267, which defined and determined rape as the following: whom laying a female without consent shall be punished by death penalty or life imprisonment. Let us analyze the article. Whom laying a female, although legislator starts the article with whom, and didn't prescribe male to female, but vaginal penetration according to article number 267 could not be considered if prohibited conduct committed between male and male, female and female. Only male and female, and that is the first required condition of act element or act series. Male to female. Not all figures of penetration considered. There are a required condition for considered penetration. Penis and vagina. Any part of penis inside vagina. Okay? So, rape crimes must be committed by perpetrator penis, not any part of body, or only penis. 2, penetration in vagina. So, anal penetration not considered. Anal and oral penetration not considered. Also, vaginal penetration must be committed by force or threat of force. And as we said from minutes ago, victims' resistance approve absence of consentation. Any slight resistance, it's enough. Also, vaginal penetration must be conducted with non-spores, not spores to spores. So, marriage relationship means absence of rape. Husband could not be prosecuted by rape. Although refusal of spouse, of female, of wife, so rape crimes require vaginal penetration with penis, not spouse. Force or threat of force. So, usage false or threat of false required. Also, extreme resistance required. But required not only as a conduct for complete act, condition for complete conduct, but for approving the evidence. Sodomy could not could not consider rape. Also, penetration could not consider rape. False or act elements, vaginal penetration, committed by force or threat force, and committed with female consent. Intent or mens rea. Required mens rea. Rape crimes doesn't require specific intent. General intent enough. General intent means that defending knowing and well specific intent not required. At any circumstance, consent or lack or absence of female consent required. But considerable absence or considerable consent required. Female legally capable of giving consent. It means that in the case of fraud, tracking, taxation, consent not considered. Considerable consent required. Female legally incapable of giving consent. So, intoxication, in the case of intoxication of fraud or tracking, deceiving, even female in such case gave consent, but consent will not consent. And there is a big difference between requirement of consent and approving absence of consent. Approving the absence of consent required extreme disasters. extreme resistance during vaginal penetration. What about the case when female give culpable, legal culpable consent, and later within sexual relationship she said no, it's enough. Such case consider critical case, because she gave a legally consent, initial consent for vaginal penetration, for sexual relationship, but later she withdrew and refused to complete. In such case, at the minute of withdrawal, prohibited conduct completed. No means no. But it's hard to approve the minute in which or at which female refuse to complete. So, in general, extreme resistance required for approving lack of consent as attended circumstance. That way about act, intent, attend circumstance. What about bad result and causation? We said that causation follows bad result. Many scholars consider rape material crimes. Other scholars, Dr. Ahmed Fatih Sroor, Dr. Mahmoud Taha, consider rape formally. For me and other scholars, rape could not consider formally material crimes, because the difference between points of view, I believe that formally crimes or crimes, material crimes or crimes which require bad result must be prescribed clearly in the article. Not concluded. It's a part of principle of legality. Bad result, consider essential element. So, must clearly, as well as act and intent and other elements, prescribed and designated in relevant article. A way of differences of point of view. rape, some scholars consider rape material crimes, some scholars consider rape formal crimes. Both of such two directions have respectful and considerable convictions. طبعا اللي فات احنا مش هنترجمه بالعربي، احنا هنترجم الجزء ده بس، ومش هنترجم، ما فيش السكشوال كرايمز، ما فيش ترجمه بالعربي خالص. احنا بنتكلم في جرائم السلوك وجرائم النتيجه يا ولاد. هل الريب من جرائم السلوك ولا من جرائم النتيجه؟ الريب زيه زي جرائم كثيره اختلف فيها السكولرز، اختلف فيها الفقهاء. البعض بيعتبرها من جرائم السلوك، انا بعتبرها من جرائم السلوك مش من جرائم النتيجه. جرائم النتيجه لازم تكون محدده حصرا وبوضوح، وده احد شروط مبدا الشرعيه الجنائيه. البعض بيعتبرها او بعض كلا الاتجاهين، وده اختلاف فقهي. هل هتعتبر ماتيريال كرايمز، تعتبر فورمال كرايمز؟ انا من وجهه نظري لا، دي فورمالي مش ماتيريال كرايمز، دي من جرائم السلوك مش جرائم النتيجه، لان جرائم النتيجه المشرع بيحدد النتيجه صراحه، والا هنبقى هنا في فايليشن للبرنسبل اوف ليجاليتي. المشرع هو اللي بيحدد لي الايه؟ الاركان، مش كده؟ وضوح عناصر الجريمه ووضوح العقوبه مش احد اهم شروط البرنسبل اوف ليجاليتي مبدا الشرعيه الجنائيه؟ طيب ما ينفعش اي ركن نستنتجه بقناعتنا، لازم الركن ده يبقى محدد في النص، ما استنتجوش خلاف او اختلاف. كلا الاتجاهين في الفقه لهم آرائهم، لهم قناعاتهم، ولهم أسبابهم في ترجيح أي كفتين. وإن كانت المشكلة هنا بتكمن في الكونسيكونسز، إلا لو اعتبرناها ماتيريال كرايمز يبقى هنا الأتمت متصور، ولو اعتبرناها فورمالي يبقى الأتمت مش متصور. الأتمت بيرتبط بإيه؟ بالماتيريال كرايمز ولا ماتيريال كرايمز. اوكي، لو قلنا ان هي فورمال كرايمز يبقى هي مش هيعتبر اتمت. anyway، بعيدا عن هذا الخلاف وليس الاختلاف الفقهي، ده خلاف وخلاف موجود في الفقه في كل دول العالم. إن كان الكورت اوف كاساشن، محكمة النهضة المصرية، أقرت رغم لما نيجي نشوف الارتكل نمبر 238 واحنا بنتكلم على indecent assault، legislator designate clearly attempt. هنا مفيش prescribe ولا designate للايه؟ للاتمت. لكن هناك اتجاهات في محكمة النهضة المصرية أقرت الشروع في ريب. اوكي، ده فيما يتعلق، عشان الجدليه يمكن اللي اتكلمنا فيها الاسبوع اللي فات فيما يتعلق بايه؟ بالفورمال والماتيريال كرايمز. ده خلاف فقهي، وكلا الاتجاهين لقناعاته القائمه على مبررات منطقيه وقانونيه. مفيش اتجاه صح واتجاه ايه؟ غلط. في اتجاه بيقر بالنتيجة كواقعة، في النتيجة في الواقع، واتجاه يقر بالنتيجة في القانون. القانون هو اللي يحدد، لأننا لو قلنا غير كده يبقى احنا بنكرف مبدأ يمثل انتهاك للبرنسبل اوف ليجاليتي، وده مبدأ ايه؟ ده constitutional principle، ده مبدأ دستوري. لا جريمة ولا عقوبة تعني أن ليس هناك تجريم أو حتى تحديد لعناصر أو أركان الجريمة إلا في النص. ولكن زي ما قلنا دي اختلافات في الفقه لازم تعوا الاتجاهين. يعني انتوا لكم ان تختاروا اي اتجاه فيهم. ده امر يرجع للكونفكشنز او القناعات بتاعتكم انتوا. طيب نيجي للبانشمنت. punishment after before amendments، لان حصل amendment 2030 كانت الاول death penalty life imprisonment aggravated imprisonment. Now if the rape crime committed without aggravated circumstance اللي احنا نقول عليها without perpetrator shall be punished either by death penalty or life imprisonment. ده after amendment. But if the prohibited conduct combined with the following aggravated circumstances: one, if the perpetrator were one of female ancestors. Two, if the perpetrator were responsible or has supervision, any type, any figure of supervision or authority, or were a paid servant, or in the cases of multiplicity of actors. The punishment shall be death penalty. Okay? So, rape without aggravated circumstance punished by death or life imprisonment. Combined with aggravated circumstance, death penalty. اوكي؟ طيب نيجي لجريمة تانية اللي هي indecent assault. احنا قلنا يا ولاد الأول قبل ما نتكلم عن indecent assault في أي حد عنده أي سؤال بالإنجلش مفيش عربي؟ حد عنده أي سؤال؟ طيب نيجي لindecent assault. هنتكلم عن indecent assault as elements وبعد كده هنتكلم على comparison between rape and indecent assault. Indecent assault consider separate crime in certain statutes. Many statutes include indecent assault with rape in sexual crimes. So, didn't distinguish between rape and indecent assault. Egyptian penal law distinguish between rape and indecent assault. Designate rape in article number 267 and indecent assault in articles number 268 and 269 of Egyptian penal law. What's the difference? Both of them consider sexual crimes. But the difference between act serious or act element of rape and indecent assault built around the following points. 1. Rape required vaginal penetration. Indecent assault didn't require vaginal penetration, can be committed by non-vaginal penetration. Non-vaginal. So anal or oral sodomy can consider act element of indecent assault. If such conduct committed without consent or in absence of consent. Both of rape and indecent assault require the same attendant circumstance. Absence of victim's consent. Absence of voluntary victim's consent. اتكلمنا على voluntariness of conduct مش كده؟ And indecent assault act element non-vaginal penetration or any touch of victim's roofer by force or threat of force. So, prohibited conduct for indecent assault, either non-vaginal penetration by usage of penis or any touch with any part of body, any organ to victim's roofer. But what about the case when the defendant just showed him or her genitalia? He didn't commit any touch, any penetration, but just tried to show him or her genitalia. Indecent assault can be committed either by male or female. Perpetrator in indecent assault may be female or female. In certain statutes, female can be charged with rape. United States penal law. But in Egyptian penal law, no. Men only, male only, could be charged with rape. But both male or female can be prosecuted and charged with indecent assault. If either male or female touches roofer, if female touches male penis, in such case could be prosecuted by indecent assault. But let us discuss the case of Cho's genitalia. Just Cho. If such case, or is such case can consider indecent assault? No. So Cho's genitalia could not consider indecent assault. Entont, required entont, general entont. So, specific entont, not required either in rape or indecent assault. knowing and well, defendant engage in conduct to just follow a prohibited conduct and has a will to commit prohibited conduct. Willing of conduct, not intentional conduct. What about negligence? Or the question is, can or could rape or indecent assault committed by negligence, reckless? No. Also, sexual crimes considered intentional crimes. Formally or materially, formally. Attempt in such cases considered? Yes, because Article number 268 designate attempt. Clearly designate attempt. A tense circumstance. Absence of consent. Absence of legal consent. Voluntary consent. So, any figure of involuntary consent not considered. Punishment. Punishment for indecent assault as the following. If prohibited conduct committed with force or threat of force or attempt punishment shall be aggravated imprisonment. Aggravated imprisonment. What about the cases in which indecent assault as a prohibited conduct are combined with aggravated circumstance? Legislator differ in article number 268 and 269 between the following types of aggravated circumstance. If the victim were under 16 or the perpetrator were one of prescribed in Article number 267. Ancestor responsible for victim supervision, have authority, bid servant, multiplicity of factors. Then the punishment shall be also aggravated imprisonment, but not less than 7 years. So, in such a case, the legislator designate and determine minimum limit of aggravated imprisonment, 7 years. Except of general rule of aggravated circumstance, its minimum limit 3 years. if two conditions under 16 and the perpetrator were one of the persons who prescribe an article number 267 if two conditions are combined which is each other, then the punishment shall elevate to life imprisonment. Another aggravated circumstance: if the victim not reached 18 of age, then the punishment shall be imprisonment. Punishment in such a case didn't elevate, but mitigate to imprisonment, not aggravated imprisonment. And in the cases of victim not reached 12 of age, or the perpetrator were one of whom prescribed an article number 267, then the punishment shall be aggravated imprisonment which not less than 7 years. That were about rape and indecent assault. What is the difference between rape and indecent assault? In conclusion, rape required vaginal penetration by penis. Men to female, or man to female, or man to woman. Okay? Indecent assault didn't require vaginal penetration, but non-vaginal penetration considered. Also, prohibited conduct must be committed by man to woman, male to female. Indecent assault can be committed either by male to female or female to male, whatever. Spouse could not be prosecuted and charged with either rape or indecent assault. Not spouse considered one of the most important conditions at that circumstance. Not spouse. Spouse could not be charged with either rape or indecent assault. ده كان فيما يتعلق بمحاضرتنا النهارده عن sexual crimes. محاضرة بسيطة وسلسة، ما فيهاش critical points كتير، أتمنى تكونوا فهمتوها. طبعا احنا يعني ما كانش في كونفرت النهارده او ما كانش في شافتنج للعربي، لان طبعا يعني احنا بنشرح sexual crimes فمش هينفع ان احنا نشرحها بالعربي. المحاضرة الجاية ان شاء الله هتكون يوم الحد الجاي، هنشرح السويندرينج، ويوم الاربعاء هنشرح البريتش اوف تراست، ونتكلم في نظام الامتحان.